Hey guys, that intro pumps me up every time. I just cannot wait for the PSCA race season to get here. May 15th is right around the corner. And as you've seen, all these guys are starting to come through the door here, get little tune-ups, and getting ready for this season. A lot of guys have put a lot of money, a lot of parts, and a lot of hard work into their stuff, and it's looking like it's gonna be one fast year. We also have a new PSCA PFI Speed shirt available that'll drop May 15th, and will also be on the website at that time. So I encourage you to pick those up as soon as those drop. They're not gonna last long. So a lot of you guys have asked, what do we need to do to join you guys and race with you guys? Well, let me tell you, we've got two import classes with the PSCA, and that is the Pro class and the Street class. I wanna run over the rules real fast so you guys know what you need to do, what you need to have, and then you can come out and just feel free to race with us, and let's blow this event up and let's keep growing it. We've got 4 races through the year. They are available on our website and in this video as well. So let's go ahead and start with the rules for the Pro import class.
All right, so with the Pro rules and the Street class rules, one of the big things we're doing is for track safety and for everybody liking our series there. Catch pan and diaper is mandatory. You can show up the first race without it, but you're only allowed to race once without it. Keeps you from getting oil on the track, keeps you from getting oil on your tires. So it's a safety thing for you, the person next to you, and for track cleanup. So on the front wheel drives, the 4-cylinder Turbo Max is 74 millimeter or twin 62.9 millimeters. The base weight for a 4-cylinder is 2,400. For a 6-cylinder, it's 2,500. Now that's the car and the driver. You're weighed when you come off the track. The tire, you're allowed a 25-inch tire. You can have a 26-inch tire, but you have to add 100 pounds. So there's a 100-pound weight added for that. If you have a D series, it is a 200-pound weight deduction. So your base weight would only be 2,200 pounds. So a Honda D series is gonna be like the D16, D15, any of those, the single cam D series motor. Weight add-ons, dual power adder. So if you have a turbo and some nitrous, you gotta add 50 pounds. If you have a 26-inch tire, we already talked about that. If you have a sequential transmission, you gotta add 100 pounds. All motor, if you show up all motor up here, you got no rules. Run what you brung, do whatever you want, try and go fast. That includes nitro, that includes fuels, whatever you wanna do, Lexan, body, weight, it doesn't matter. If you're all motor, none of it matters. You just gotta be up on the safety stuff. The safety stuff matters no matter what. So the all-wheel drive cars, catch pan or diaper is mandatory. Turbo 4-cylinder, 76 millimeter max with a 6-cylinder 76 or twin 62.9s. The tire, you can have a 26-inch radial or a 24.5-inch slick. The weight on the all-wheel drive cars, you have to weigh 2,500 with the 67, 2,600 with the 72, or 2,700 with the 76. 6-cylinder, you have to be 3,200 pounds. There is no wheelie bars allowed in the Pro class. So now onto the rear wheel drive stuff. Same thing, catch pan and diaper is mandatory. Max tire is 28-10-5. Max single turbo is 80.9 millimeters. Now, when we're talking about this turbo measurement, it's measured on the inducer from tip to tip on the wheel. So the max single turbo on air cooled is 76 millimeter. Max twin turbo is 67.9. Base weight for rear wheel drive is 3,000 pounds. Take off 500 pounds for 4-cylinder. Take off 1,000 pounds for air cooled engines. Take off 200 pounds for twin 62 millimeter or a single 67. Add 50 pounds for air to water. Add 50 pounds for a billet 72 and smaller turbo. Add 100 pounds for a billet 73 and larger. Add 100 pounds for a dual power adder. No wheelie bars. So both classes are an all-run field. So you'll get a minimum of 2 qualifying passes, then we ladder them up. If there's 40 cars show up, we're gonna race all 40. It's not a 16 car field or anything like that. However many cars show up, that's how many will run. Your qualifying just puts you where you're gonna be in the ladder.
All right, guys. Now that Jamie went over the pro class, now I'm gonna have him go over the street class, which is a super competitive field and it's getting faster and faster. Now we wanna try to keep these guys under control, so if you're really fast, I do suggest you go into the pro class, because this is grassroots racing and these guys are coming up and learning as we go. We wanna keep feeding this class and we want this to grow and be an introduction, and these guys to move eventually from the street class to the pro class. So it's something we're working on as well. But first, I'm gonna have Jamie go over all these rules.
All right, so the street class, the base weight is 2,200 pounds. So the front wheel drive turbo limits. With the stock synchronized transmission, you can run a 67 millimeter turbo. With the dog box or face-plated gears, you can run a 62 millimeter turbo. There is no dual power adders allowed in the street class. All motor, same thing, no rules. Run what you brung, no weight, anything, just safety. GTR, OEM, Nissan turbos, no aftermarket turbos. All-wheel drive, the turbo limit is 67 millimeter with stock transmission, 62 millimeter with a dog box or face-plated gears or an automatic transmission. Rear-wheel drive turbo limit, 62. Exterior, all glass, no Lexan, unless it's all motor or pre-1980s. You can have a 3-piece carbon or fiberglass front end. Interior, you need to have carpet from the rear seats forward, 2 seats.
Which way, Jamie?
Yeah, that way. 2 seats, door skins, and dash. So everything from the back of the front seats up, you have to have interior. No wheelie bars in the street class. Now for the weight deductions. So if you have an air-cooled Volkswagen motor, take off 400 pounds from the base weight. If you have a single overhead cam D-series engine, take off 200 pounds. Same rules as the pro class, full run field, alternate lanes in qualifying, and a 4/10 pro treat.
Guys, now we've gone over all the rules. I am really looking forward to this race season. It's gonna be a blast. Everybody's getting their cars ready and they are working hard on it. And I'm super pumped. I love the grassroots racing and where we can take this stuff. If you guys have any interest in sponsoring either the race or the production, which is the video afterwards, shoot us an email at sales@pfispeed.com. We'd love to have you part of our team and the support is greatly appreciated. All right, guys, let's rip. All right, what's your guys' favorite race from the PSCA season?
You making me go first or you going first?
I'll go first. I liked when Mario beat Ishmael and he came back and Ishmael missed the gear.
Oh, that was a good one.
1-2-1.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good race.
That was like semifinals.
Yeah, Mario got into the finals, yeah.
Would it be really messed up of me to say watching Ishmael break?
Oh. When it ended?
Yeah,
That was pretty rough.
it was really rough. I mean, he was killing the game the whole time, and then no one expected it. He just broke. It was so sad.
It
but
was.
It was good to watch.
Ishmael with his 1-2-1 with all
That's
the
a rough one.
sparks and fire and parts flying.
Ugh.
That one always gets the crowd going every time.
You gotta love it. You ready, brother? Woo! Hell yeah! Ishmael's hot rod has just been putting in work all day. They leave straight from here and go straight to Idaho for an IFO. So they're trying to get work done, put in the time, and blast off. What about you,
All
James?
right, so I'm gonna let you pick my favorite one. So my second favorite one is me and Austin racing. I had stayed up like every night or for like 3 days swapping motors in my car and a couple other cars. So I slept at the light and Austin got me and I had to freight train him down and barely came by him at the end.
All right, second elimination round. We got our boy Austin.
Jamie in the beater. Another brother-in-law car. Jamie with the clutch kick. They're ripping. This is a drag race. 1076 at 140 to 1106 at 127. Jamie gets him on the top. Todd's over here washing his hands. Hey Todd, what was your favorite race from the PSCA season?
There's quite a few there that I like.
I know, there's good ones.
I don't know, I'm gonna name off like 3 good ones. All right, we're gonna start off with the bug, when it almost rolled against Morgan.
That was a good one.
That one was awesome because it was like on one wheel, almost about on its lid.
What's your favorite race, Sean?
I'd say when Brian McBride popped that big old wheelie right next to Morgan and got up on one wheel, I'd say that's a pretty wild, exciting moment right there.
That was awesome, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's pretty wild.
Great one. Let's get busy. That bug is something. It's got a cool, mean look, low to the ground. It just screams rip. But that Motec loves to two-step. All right, guys. Cleaning the smoke out of the car. Just happens. Just gotta go faster. Looks like Morgan's got his top bulb on. That hot rod bug's got top light on. We're ready to go! We're ready! Whoa! He gave her everything that she had. She was on one wheel, and it's still flying. 872 to a 1089. Still pulls a 1089 out.
Bro, did you see that? Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa! That was incredible! Holy sh! Oh, wow! Courtney, did you tune up that one? That was the moon tune! Holy crap, man! Brandon, that was one wheel. One wheel. He was driving. All right, Gordo, so what was your favorite race?
The race between Ken and Nick. The tan Civic got out ahead and the red one reeled him in.
Yeah, that tan one's got a little V6 in it too.
Yeah.
That was a good race. And that car's sitting out here right now. That's pretty cool for a little weight plate. Yeah, very cool. These boys are lining up. Lining up to go to war. to a 1099 and 132. They were ripped.
Everybody needs to come out, support PSCA, enjoy
That's
the
it.
family, and have fun. You know, we're here. We're
That's
out,
awesome.
But we're still grilling, cooking.
That's it.
Enjoying
This
it,
is
you know?
another big part of it. The
Yeah.
passes are fun, but
Passes.
everybody eating and chilling is.
Eating, chilling, grilling, having a good time. You know, it's the love of the sport.
That's
so
it,
this
man.
Is what we're doing.
That's
you know?
rad. It's very cool. Hey Jamie, you told me your second favorite race. What was your first?
The first was the Austin and Hush. With that race, they were neck and neck, both running like the same exact time. It was all one at the tree. Robert from Hush and Austin.
All right, here we go. We want a 10.
I don't know if you saw that, but I was grabbing the shifter. I'm so nervous. I needed to grab it. All right, let's go. Hopefully that burnout was enough.
All right, we got Robert from Hush in that beautiful teal green EF Civic. He makes all kinds of components for these hot rods and super fun. We got Austin with his single camera in the far lane. He's a scrappy little dull soul. Robert is moving. Side by side action! They are ripping! 11:21 to 11:26.
We lost, but it was a race. It was a race, man. It was a race. Man, the car felt really good. That Del Sol was fast.
That's a drag race. Austin takes it with his Del Sol. And I want to share my favorite race with you guys to close this out. My favorite race of the PSCA season last year was when Ellie brought his little D16 Civic out from Florida with Mitchell Muniz driving it, and he raced Ryan McBride's little hot rod bug. They had one heck of a battle, and Ryan's power, you could see how good it was. So I'm going to share that with you guys now and close this out. We appreciate you guys hanging out and watching. Give us a like, subscribe. We'll see you guys all tomorrow, and feel free to come out to the PSCA. All right, guys, peace out. All right, here we go. Round 2. All right. There's Jimmy and Rick.
Love that noise.
Got that bad little single cam against this bad little bug. He's always doing wheelies. And it's Jonathan. Hey. All right, there we go. They got her do a burnout. Probably need a little temp in her. Checking the track, feeling the rubber. Both of these cars, 8-second capable, both fast. This should be a race. Both these cars get front half like nobody's business. So who will cut the tree? Chop this down. I tell you what, the energy here is intense. These guys are ready to rip. Let's go!
That was a race. Looked like the bug might have some smoke coming out of it, but dang, that was a race. Wow. That was cool.
That was a race.
Holy cow, that was a good race.
That was intense, man.
Man.
Woo! Straight ripping. And that's it too. You saw every team giving everybody high fives. Everybody's family out here. Everybody's just out here loving it.
160 miles an hour too. Should have been like 170, 180.
What a pass. Those guys were both working so hard.
Yeah, that was a sick run, man.
That was
so
intense.
fun and crazy. You know, you love these front wheel drives, especially with a real drive car.
Yeah.
Because you're like all excited. And then it's like, yeah, no.
That was it, man. It was intense. Woo. Nice job, Ryan McBride, but taking the tree and taking the win.